hours. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Haven't had any coffee yet, but looks like it's going to be another beautiful day in Sosnovka. We have the money back from our exploits from the night before, where I finished the potato harvest, this sugar beet harvest, and I have my tractors packed away for the night. The trailers are across the street in the other barn, whatever you call it. What's weird is I must be far enough away that I can't see them. And I hear the wind whistling like a storm is blowing in. But the weather looks okay. Let's see what the forecast is for the day. What is it? Alternate 2. There we go. So it's gonna be partly sunny. No important news to report at the moment. So we didn't get enough money together for. In fact, we're gonna run up to the store here. So hold on. We didn't get enough money to buy the Forterra 150 horsepower. Though I could. Well, the bottom line is this. We have enough money to get the classic Zetor back, the Crystal, which will be good on our farm because he can pull the plow and some other stuff. The Ursus can do it too, but I'd like to get back to the stuff. And actually, I have enough to buy the Major 80 back also. So I think I'm going to buy these two tractors back at this point and reintroduce them into the game. And then we'll also eventually save up for both the Forterra and the Proxima. Seems like we're bringing in a good, about $100,000. This next harvest we'll be able to tell for sure exactly how much money we make, because this next harvest is going to be all harvested at once. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the Crystal, and I'm also going to grab the Major. And pretty cool. I was checking online. These are all for Rizzle tractors. The little Major actually does only have 75 horsepower, and it's a cute little beep tractor. But it's actually a good tractor. Seems to be pretty highly rated, and it's based on earlier models. So it's nice to have this little guy back on the farm. In fact, this tractor, one of the features about this tractor is that it gets amazing mileage. Like, you really can go a long time without having to refuel it. However, one of the detractors of this tractor, detractor, is that it only has 75 horsepower. And so it can't do a whole lot on the farm, but it can do a lot, actually. We're probably going to put this to work as our fertilizer. He can also be an equipment hostler. He can move stuff around for us, bring stuff back and forth to the larger tractors. I like this tractor. I like the way it looks. I love the tiny little wheels. I like little tractors. I've just come to realize that about myself. I like the little tractors. Alright, so we're going to get this guy parked over here. Oh yeah, he can also be our he's going to be our fertilizer caddy. That's what we're going to be doing with him. Let's see if he can pull the cultivator. I doubt it, but it'd be interesting to put this guy to work like that. Let's see if he can do it. He definitely can pull the smaller seeder, but we're not doing little seeding right now, so. The speed for the cultivator, I believe, is 16 kilometers per hour, so if he's not able to attain that, it probably ain't worth it. But he definitely will be our... Yeah, this... That is a big cultivator on the back of this little tractor. I don't think it's going to be able to do it. Look at him sinking down there with that weight on the back. That's a nope. Even with my weight up front, it's still pretty heavy on this little tractor. Let us see. Let us plant lettuce. Let's see if we can do it. Not too bad, actually. He's definitely, you know, losing about 6 kilometers an hour off of what the bigger tractor can do. But I'm kind of shocked that he can actually pull this. That's a pretty impressive little pull there. So, but just because you can doesn't mean you should. However, he's going to he'll cost us more money in labor, but he'll save us money in gasoline. So I don't know. We'll bring down the big guns. So this is the classic Zetor crystal model. This is 120/45 model. The model 120/45 is 120 horsepower. I'm not sure what the 45 stands for. Maybe the year that it was designed was 1945. I don't know. Now, what for good or bad, for better or worse, this tractor does have the. It's got a long nose, which means that it's heavy up front, so it doesn't need weights on the front end. But it also means that it doesn't have any attachment or power takeoff up front, so it can only run, you know, implements that don't require both the front and back at the same time. One of the reasons I sold it originally was because since we were doing sweet beets, we need a tractor like the Ursus that can do both the front and the back at the same time. But it's nice to bring this guy home too. We'll just say he was on loan to the local museum, and that's why we let him go for a little while. But today, he is going to take over for the Major, and he's going to be our... Yeah, look how slow the Major's going. Such a cute little tractor, but we'll pop this guy on there, and I can guarantee you we're going to get faster cultivation speeds. Look at that little Major. I love that thing. I love that tractor. It's so tiny. Look how little that thing is. I can't believe it's pulling that cultivator. That's really pretty cool. Alright, so we'll drop that off there. And hop back into the... This thing looks like a 70s station wagon from Ford. It's the two-tone paint scheme, the long, sleek, angular design. Looks like actually, it kind of looks like an AMC, like a Gremlin or a... what was the Javelin? Alright, let's watch the speed on this one. Yeah, we get a +6 on this. The 6 km/h pulling speed. Definitely a lot more horsepower involved with this tractor, and overall power. But you know what we could do? Nah, we probably can't do it. Let's see. I could buy this. The problem is we're going to run out of money for seed, so I just can't do that right now. I was going to say, we could buy a second one of these cultivators and really go to town. But we can start our fertilizer and seeding regimen. So we're going to grab our corn seeder. How on earth did I park this backwards like this and then not have access to it? What was I thinking? I would actually say we probably should do the fertilizer next. So we can actually let the Major pull the fertilizer, because the fertilizer is going to... Nah, we'll do the fertilizer last, now that I think about it, because that... We need to get the growth... It's early in the morning, we need to get the growth cycle started, so... We'll drop this dude off here. And we'll grab our corn seeder / sweet beet seeder. All these different reds. Making me crazy. And I should probably gas this guy up too before we get out in the field. Yeah, I'm going to be running short on cash. Maybe I shouldn't have bought both of those tractors. Oh well. What are you going to do? I think we'll have enough to get through the harvest. Or at least get to the beginning of it. We might have to sell one load of sweet beets off as an emergency measure right away. We'll see. I think it usually costs me about $5,000 to $10,000 to do a full harvest, so I'm going to need the weight that the major has. And let me guess, the Zetor is probably stuck. Yep. I know a lot of people have suggested to run this one the opposite pattern, but I like to run it the long way because it's just more efficient. You know, the turn time takes a long time for these tractors to get turned around, and you lose a lot of time. Of course, you lose a lot of time if he's stuck on the tree forever, but yeah, this guy just whips it right up. I love this tractor. It's so cool looking. Classic. Hold on a second here, guys. I'm going to turn the map off for now. I have it off. Weird. I want to grab a couple screenshots for the YouTube page. So hang on, let's do what is it? Function F12. And get some of these. And I'm going to wait a little while. The seeder should run at 13 kilometers per hour, so once I think I have enough rows right now for me to start the seeder, and they will not conflict with one another. Alright, so we're going to back this guy out and hop in our Ursus. The Ursus Immersus. Sorry, I was leaning forward and not talking onto the mic. I'm lounging on the couch. Very lazily. Alright, so our top speed with this guy should be 13 kilometers per hour. And let's see how this goes. Whoa. Okay, 20 kilometers an hour. Maybe I'm thinking of the other seeder, because this thing's flying. Okay, so he's gonna have to wait, because he's gonna catch up to that guy doing the cultivation. I forgot that the seeder was so fast. That's a bummer. It's good, but at the same time, it sucks, because I'm just got to sit here and wait now. Once I can move this guy to the other field, then we'll be right as rain. So, all right, guys. So I'm going to take off. I just wanted to share with you that purchase this morning, and we're going to go ahead and get these fields seeded and planted and all that good stuff. And if anything exciting happens, I'll pop back in. But I just wanted you to be there for the purchase of my new tractors. So, see you in a little bit. Hello. Welcome back to Sosnovka. Do you know what time it is? It is midnight here in Ohio, and I am very tired. But for you, I am doing a recording session because I have not done one for a week. I have been busy working. I don't know how much you have seen, but here we have the Zetor Major with fertilizer. Apparently, I am in the middle of seeding these fields. Somehow, I only have $10,000. I think it's because I bought these tractors. I don't remember why I only have $10,000. Seems like I could use another cultivator, though, huh? It's 5:59 in the morning. All these things are pointing me in the direction that I am here to be seeding. The Kirovitz is parked. Alright, so things that have happened since whenever. First of all, Mario, I still haven't given it to you, but congratulations for winning Sosnovka. I will get that DLC to you probably before this video is released. I promise. Secondly, what else is going on? I'm going to check my stats here because I don't remember. It's been 2 weeks since I've been on this farm, so we should have nothing in storage, right? Yeah, nothing. I got some wheat. That's the wheat from the from our Neva disaster. Well, while that's going on, let's we'll grab our little major and take him down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the wheat is selling. Oh, won't you please take him to the train station? Stop, I promise. Where are my trailers? They should be right over here. There they are. This will be funny. Meep meep. Time to grab the Zeta. So anyway, yeah, life's been kind of crazy the last couple of weeks. I am definitely tired of editing photos. Ryan has been helping me, thankfully, which is definitely helping things go along. I'm trying to decide what to do for Thanksgiving. Definitely want to put a video up there. I have some footage, I don't know, we'll see, of my kids that I took that I thought I'd share with you guys. That's it. It's like a little drop in the trailer. I thought you guys would like to see the kids. We did go pick our turkey up on Monday. Today is Tuesday, before Thanksgiving. And, well, it's actually Wednesday now. And I got to go to bed soon because I have a 10 o'clock photo shoot. But anyway, yesterday we went to Bearsville Farms and picked up our $100 organic turkey. It'll feed about 25 people. We always tell them every year. They're like, what size do you want? Like, the biggest. What's the biggest one you got? Freaking $100, man. Oof. Other exciting things that have happened in my life in the last couple days. Well, let's see here. We got some gold. Well, no, they're not goldfish. We got fish. We got these glowfish, actually. Somebody had we have like a local Medina. It's called Medina Moms. It's kind of like Craigslist. And they had a fish tank on there for $30, including everything. And it had a really nice filter, actually. It was a very high-end filter. Hood, light, you know, heater, rocks, everything you need to set up a fish tank for $30, including a stand and all this other stuff. So my wife was like, can we get that for the kids? And I was like, sure. So we went and picked it up and got the tank set up on Monday, or I guess that was Sunday. And then today we went and picked out the fish, and they seem to be pretty happy. We got 5 different colors of glowfish. If you haven't seen the glowfish, I guess it's some kind of, it's called a Daniel's fish, but then they glow. They've added some kind of weird gene to them that makes them, they don't really glow, but they're very vibrant colors. Like party colors, like hot pink and hot green, and blue's the only one that's not like real gaudy. Anyway, so we got these fish, and the kids are super excited. It was funny because when, you know, a lot of times we'll take the kids for surprises, and we try to get them things that are, you know, something that they like, but you know, it's one size fits all usually, because we're not, obviously we have, you know, 5 kids, we don't have any money, 6 kids, but Number 6 is growing up, and he's pretty much on his own at this point financially. But you guys know how that is. Money's always tight, and so you know, you don't get the kids a lot of just, you know, frivolous stuff. So a lot of times we'll get them a surprise, and then they're not. One of them won't be happy about it, you know. But this was a great one because everybody was like, oh, "We're gonna get fish. You mean we're gonna have an aquarium?" And so they are so happy when we picked out the fish today, and they were all jumping around like for at least 45 minutes. Like, it's time for bed, guys. Oh, can't we just watch for a little while longer? You know, so they're all just sitting there watching the fish in the tank. It was really cool. Oops, wrong button. So now I'm ready for bed. Man, that was worth almost nothing. About $2,000. So $4,000 altogether. Oh well. Too bad I swore off lumber. I don't think I have a tractor with arms right now, so I couldn't even do it if I wanted to. Okay, that's already... Nope, that's been harvested. Okay, so we basically are planting today. We're not going to be doing anything other than planting. Now, I did find a cool sprayer truck. After this next harvest, we'll probably grab a couple pieces of cheap Russian machinery. I found a sprayer truck that is pretty economical, and it also works better than our crappy little... Well, actually, there's nothing wrong with our little mini fertilizer, but this thing will... Oh, wait, I need to go to the other side of the farm. Shoot. There's nothing wrong with the equipment that we have, but I'd like to get something a little bit bigger that's a little more efficient. The downside is you can't hire a worker. You have to do it yourself. Oh, and also, both Dennis Mann and I believe it was either Steve Learman or maybe James Kelly pointed out that you can use the topper. You can actually hire a worker. So you can send the topper ahead with a worker, and he goes real fast. And then you follow behind with the harvester. And then that way you don't have to harvest and top at the same time. So I don't... Now, then again, the problem is that you have to hire a worker, so you're paying somebody to do it. But it helps speed up the harvest. So we might end up doing that for our next harvest. That trailer was really big for this little tractor. That was fun. So for the next harvest, we'll try that. This guy looks like he's close to done. Ooh, wow, train action already, man. As soon as I start recording, the train shows up. So we're going to hop into our Ursus. And we'll start seeding with the Ursus. There we go. He's not seeding anything. I don't know what he's seeding. Oh, because I had the wrong thing selected. Hold on. Let's just make sure we're doing the right... Yeah, okay. Sweet. Sugar beets. Sugar beets. Maybe it was James Kelly that pointed out that you can't drive dualies on the road. I think that was it. It's illegal to drive a tractor with dual wheels on a street. So, and I think he's probably right about that. I can't imagine why that would be illegal. Oh, wait. Now, while they're doing that, I'm going to check out this field because I'm thinking this one should already be... It's already fertilized for sure. Looks like it's already planted. So we should be good there. So this field, and then the last big field down on the other end. In fact, we might be at the point now where we can sell... In fact, this is what I think. Let's take a look here. I found a truck. This is kind of cool. I found a truck here under mods. What's up, Ryan? Ryan's going to do some work tonight. Late. I can tell you like doing it because you're coming in the middle of the night. I found this gas.
Nothing else to do. I love that.
Might as well make money, right?
Hopefully Smash Bros. With Cloud hasn't come out yet, so
this is not the best truck looking anyway, but it actually is a pretty decent truck. Yes, Ryan. Okay, hold on, folks. I'll be right back. So I think we're going to pick this one up. It has the ability also to have these tippers. Now, at first, I won't have any tippers for it, but we'll just use it as a hauler. But you can get these larger tippers to carry nothing. But these smaller tippers will carry grain. It only has a 10,000 capacity, though, with both. This is 5,000 and this is 5,000. So we might be trading in the Kirvits at this point because I think it'd be more fuel efficient. And now that we have several tractors that can do the smaller work, I don't know, maybe we'll just keep I think we need to hang on to this guy for now. This thing really would be what you would use to pull those big trailers, so I guess we'll just keep this, and then when we can afford the Tatra, we'll switch over to that. But yeah, we'll see. We might just end up buying a Gaz outright to have it. For what? I don't know. The farm pickup, you always need some kind of truck to haul stuff around the farm, right? That'll be an impulse purchase later on the game that I'll decide that I didn't need. Just you watch. Alright, so we're going to grab this dude, and we'll get him ready to fertilize. Beep, beep. I think the fertilizer is full. Yes, it is. So we're going to move him over here. And he can actually... Is this his range, you think? I'm probably too far over, aren't I? Let's scoot over a little bit this way. Look how little this tractor is compared to the Ursus. There we go. So we're hitting the whole field. It's a little tiny tractor. It's like a toy. See how much this field dips as we're going alongside here. Look at that. Gotta love that, though. Whoa, almost got in the Ursus's way. He was a little crabby with me there. He's just ready to shove me out of the way. You don't belong here, little red tractor. Oh, phooey. Fail. Yeah. I'll show you the other truck I'm looking at, too. I think it's IAF is the name of the company. I can't remember. I've forgotten the other video, too. It's in spin tires now. It's the same truck, but this one has a fertilizer attached to it, which makes it very useful to me. And we'll switch over to that truck eventually because it's just going to be more beneficial to our farm. It left a little spot there, but oh well, what are you going to do? Life is not perfect. It's good, but not perfect. Good enough for Russian government work. And while I'm at it, I might as well try to get my plane shot down by Syria. Ooh, did I say that out loud? Putin, what were you thinking? I love the posturing, though. He's like, no, it is not our fault. We had nothing to do with it. The airplane was... Ryan gets these nosebleeds all the time. The airplane was not in Syrian territory. Yeah, it was. No, it was, dude. Seriously, like, no one believes him. You know, unfortunately, I think they, you know, hopefully those guys, you feel bad for the pilots, though. That's, you know, they're just doing what they're told to do. But, those kind of things are, it's kind of scary when Russia's starting to get so aggressive again, you know? They really are, you know, getting very aggressive on the world scene and kind of just making trouble for everybody. It's not a good thing. I don't know if it's, you know, everybody's got their own opinion on the matter, but to me it's, I watch
as somebody that lived through the end of the Cold War, and just go and scratch my head and go, I hope we're not going to be heading towards that kind of world again, because it's a very not peaceful place. It's a very scary place to live in. That always afraid that you're going to get nuked. Hopefully we don't go back to that era again, but I could see it happening too on the other side of it. So